At forward, 6'4". No. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6" number 0. At center, at
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And we've got time for a quick pre.
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Let's take a look at the numbers for Eric Gordon.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Reddish, Tatum out there with Irving. Then there's Carter. And it's Carey in at power forward. And for the Rockets. And the wings, Green and Tate. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Wall in at point guard.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Wood a screen on Irving. Passes it to Wood. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Carey. Irving against Wall. It's stolen by Tate. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And that one is off. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Carey missing. And here is Tate. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Green dishes the Wall. Houston moving the ball around. And finished off by Wood.
And Wall realizes it's part of his role to involve his teammates. Sweep down there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Green.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Tice finds Tate. All with it. This one for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A message to defenders that if they back off even a little, Wall will step into the three.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Taking
Shoot two
shots.
The first free throw is good. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Reddish the pass to Irving. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside, Carey lays it up and banks it in.
Man, such a creative player. I love seeing Kyrie Irving find his open teammates with the whip of a pass.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
But they just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Here's Carey. It's rebounded by Houston.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
No matter what their mindset was, that was going to be a very tough task. Let's face it, they don't have the horses to compete with those guys.
And Wall kicks to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Away team. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. And your Clutch City Dashers.
teams changing it up here.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
I would too. The defensive ability, the energy, the tenacity. He's the whole package.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one goes on wood.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard slash forward who wants to keep improving.
And that one falls for Barrett. Martin's checked in for the Rockets. David Nwaba comes in for John Wall. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Porter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon inside. Barrett covering. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high percentage shooter in these sets.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Rockets trail by 5. Martin with the screen for Gordon. Pass to Martin. Porter looking it over. Unloads from 13. Plumlee with the rebound.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Williamson. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Williamson.
A guy you want to run the offense. Zion's showing he can make plays for others, not just himself.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porter passes to Martin. Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Still Rockets ball.
Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 6.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Ingram. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Away team ball.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Williamson, the pass to Bagley. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Passed and Nwaba kicks it out to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gordon's got 5.
And Gordon has always been a lethal perimeter shooter. When he gets a clean look, he doesn't hesitate pulling the trigger.
And it's Barrett penetrating. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Takes it inside. They get it back.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Feeds it to Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Rockets trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Porter. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Williamson, the pass to Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Bagley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Gordon against Williamson. Here's Nwaba. The kick out to Porter. Fires from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Into the lane. Here's Plumlee. Rockets with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Porter outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up 10, and the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
All right, coming on the court. Get loud.
Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, he knows.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it just...
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. And it's Tate in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Good timing on the alley-oop. I mean, you throw it Tice's way, and he takes care of it. Well, after winning the championship in Germany, Tice came to the NBA in 2017 and immediately became an important part of the rotation.
You know, Chris, what's great about Tice is his positional versatility.
Well, he can play the 4 or the 5. He's a great rim runner. He can knock down the 3 here and there. And defensively, he shows well, even against great quickness.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And so Tatum nails them both. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And here's Wall outside. The rebound by Carey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Green. And the pass to Tate over Carter. Tate, no good. 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum is lanky, I mean long. I mean, you think you got him defended, he ends up getting to the foul line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jason Tatum, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And Wendell Carter, the big man out of Duke, he's done a good job improving his distribution.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, not a playmaker by any means, but he's learned to pass well inside. I mean, he can create a lot of chances for his teammates.
Wall looking for an opening. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. And that's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one goes on Wood.
Irving isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
So he gets them both.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Rockets trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Green kicks to Tice. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Tice has got 5 points so far.
Shooting with confidence. Tice is good at feeling out when to fire off the catch.
Tatum drives in. Comes up empty down low. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Tate finds Wall. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
Like I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now. Looking for that.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems. I mean, just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game over Irving. They get it back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 6th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. He kicks it to Green. And there's the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
2 shots.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Green. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved, but we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
And both free throws good for Green.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Irving attacking and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
You gotta love how Irving slashes to the basket. So quick, so elusive, making the D hit
The
him.
line for the away team. Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And if you want to get your money's worth as a spectator of this game, you want to see Kyrie on the floor. The man knows how to put on a show.
Wall against Irving. Wall passes to Green. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step now. He can blow by guys.
Rockets trail by 12. Passes to Green. Now Wall. He's got 7. Pass to Tice. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out the court. Get loud for your Quad City Dancers!
for Houston. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And it's Barrett penetrating. Bagley kicks to Ingram. Back to Bagley. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Bagley that time on the assist from Ingram.
Evolving as a playmaker. I mean, Ingram looking very unselfish with the crisp pass to the open teammate.
Rockets trail by 12. Outside Porter. Over Barrett. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted second overall because of his size and athleticism. I mean, he could swat shots away.
Martin with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Outside Gordon. Fires the three. Bagley with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Driving the lane. Here's Bagley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bagley's got 4 this quarter.
Proving to be so elusive there. Bagley moves well and decisively in the pick and rolls.
Barrett against Porter. Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Williamson. Right side Bagley. Kicks it to Barrett. Going inside. And Barrett slams it in.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Gordon against Ingram. Gordon the pass to Şengün. Gordon a screen. Here's Martin. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The Rockets again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
He's been out of this world, 74% from the field. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
And checking out the stats for Barrett. How last month turned out for him, he's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Oh, no doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
And so it's Houston with it. Outside Gordon. The pass to Şengün. And it's in there. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
And it's Barrett penetrating. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Gordon. Bagley with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Ingram against Gordon. To the inside. Şengün passes to Porter. Gordon outside. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Some great games around the league as we welcome you tonight. Let's take a look at some final scores for games that have wrapped up. The Hawks picked up the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles, and they're enjoying a 4-1 stretch over their last 5 games.
This is what happens when one team can't match the other team's intensity level.
Now let's talk first half. The production from Jason Tatum has been special. He is in the zone.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The lights out in this one, 77%. We've got Parker. Irving is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Reddish, and it's Bagley in at the 5. Passes it to Green. Wall against Irving. Pass to Tice. Here's Wood. Back to Tate. Shot clock at 5. Wood sets a screen. Tice finds Wood. Bagley with the block. Down low. Here's Parker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Parker's got his first basket of the night. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And finished off by Wood.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team on the perfectly timed leap to throw down the dunk.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Irving. Bagley trying to free himself up.
You know, you have to remember how quick Wall is, especially on defense, where he can be a menace.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Tate. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wall against Irving. Pass to Wood. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. 8 points for Christian Wood. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wall dishes to Green. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And he sinks the second. Here's Wall. He's got 7. Here's Wood. Again, the Rockets score.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Irving has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Irving passes to Bagley. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Tate. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And he drives in. Reddish dishes to Bagley. Irving for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Houston the other way. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the paint. Here's Green. Reddish grabs the rebound. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Parker. Wall with a block.
A savvy defender. I like when Wall uses his physical advantages to make an impact on this here.
Tate finds Wall. Over in the corner, Wood. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. Wood's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Irving surveying the floor. Can't cash in from close range.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything they can.
Wood can hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tatum passes to Bagley. Now here's Reddish. Defended by Tice. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bagley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bagley's got 10 points in the game.
He's such a good finisher. I mean, Bagley does not want to waste his chances on the interior. Very explosive for a big.
It's time for T-shirt. Your Clutch City Captors.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Houston just need to take it a game at a time.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your Clutch City Captors.
And a chance to check out the stats for Tatum. His last 10 games, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Here he goes. And he lays it straight in. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely. Driving in. The pass to Nwaba. Houston moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Shingun with the bucket.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Curry kicks to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Rockets trail by 20. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Down low. And it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Left side, Martin.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Gordon.
Minutes.
They set the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Şengün. And that one is hammered home.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Ingram with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Inside. And stolen by Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Martin. Lets it go with a three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram against Gordon. Here's Carey. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Carey's got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ingram against Gordon. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Curry attacking. Makes it off the glass.
Confident on the attack. Give Curry a lane to the rim. He'll take it without hesitation.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Şengün, no good. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Kicks to Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Curry. Launches it. And they get it back. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Gordon with it. There's 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. He drains it from the right block. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, look at those handles. Terrific for the shifty 2-guard. Gordon zipping right through the team.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. And it's Wood in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Wall's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Curry passes to Carter. That one drops for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy. even with the comfortable lead.
And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's a valuable piece to him.
And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, buddy. I give John Wall so much credit. He had that terrible Achilles injury, missed 2 years of basketball. For me, it's just great to see him back on the court.
Rockets trail by 20. In the corner, Tate with it. Here's Wood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Just such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
At the line for your Rockets, Christian Wood. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
We saw Christian Wood break out during the 2019-2020 season. I mean, he shot 57% from the floor, earning himself a monster free agent contract during the offseason.
That one misses. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Wall against Curry. Here's Wood. The Rockets again can't hit. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Carey. He kicks it to Carter. Green against Williamson. Here's Carter. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, you see what those guys can do. Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
Good on the shot.
Don't tell Curry what he can't do. He can score inside, outside, any and everywhere.
And for the Rockets, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Wall. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the inside, it's stolen by Tice. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
A nice shot by Carey.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Tice throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Substitution for the away team.
Plumlee with a screen on Wall. And Plumlee kicks to Tatum. Irving against Wall. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now the pass to Tice. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
It's been Christian Wood's night, and that's not surprising. Modern big scores all over the floor.
Here's Irving. The shot, no good. Nice D from Wall.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
As you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings, deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Wood with the block.
The length of Wood covers a lot of ground, as you see there with the fantastic block.
To the paint. Tice in the high post. Working on Bagley. Wood passes to Wall. And the layup is good. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Barrett penetrating. The kick out to Irving. It's tipped. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jalen Green.
Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, 2 pick in the 2018 draft, I mean, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic, who was picked 3rd.
And I really think it's important Bagley focuses on his strengths. He shouldn't concentrate on matching Doncic's production.
Yeah, Bagley's a different type of player. I mean, he's a double-double threat with impressive athleticism. He just needs to find a way to stay healthy.
Houston making a switch. Gordon's checked in.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Really left alone that time.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Assisted.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Gordon up on top. Barrett covering. Gordon against Barrett. Clock at 4. Shot from the top of the key. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Irving against Wall. Passes it to Tice. Left side, Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Tice with the screen on Tatum. Tate. Great D that time from Tatum. Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. He takes it in. Kicks to Plumlee. Outside Irving. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Another miss by Houston. Irving passes to Bagley, and the shot goes down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Bagley the 3rd. 1 shot.
And that one misses.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
And Plumlee kicks to Tatum. And the 3 ball is good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Now here's Gordon. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
For the spasm, way you think you going, you can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was gonna. Ooh, I got my mask on.
There's 1 week left in Season 5, and if you need extra XP to get to level 40, check out the following events.